Oh, I'm not gonna edit anything out.
How much you want to bet there's gonna be at least one comment stating the thing you just said? Oh, my dog farted! Okay, continue on.
Okay, where are we? Okay, he brought a wing and not for his mother. Sunny came in and shook off the... Okay, sorry. Sunny came in and shook off the snow and, and nearly fainted when Gabriel got down on one knee. He asked, and she said yes. And she spent the rest of Christmas with them.
Oh my God, Nate. Let's just go there.
Oh my God, you read the next one.
Hold on, no.
Get out, you farting dog! Get out! Get out!
No, you have two more paragraphs to read. It's still all about Gabriel.
Okay, so I'll just read that one, okay?
No, her parents are furious at the first when they found out.
What? Okay.
You still have to read.
Okay, wow, wait. Okay. Okay, her parents were furious at first when they found out, but her father was seated when Gabriel showed up to finally ask permission. He granted it and performed the service himself only days later. It hadn't been the fairy tale wedding Sunny's parents advised to her daughter, but they could see that she was happy. Gabriel's mother was moved to live with Sunny's parents, and the in-laws fit together like bread and butter. Yummy! She even started to recover, her chronic breathing problem ceasing in a controlled climate. You read the next one.
Sunny and Gabriel moved into his old house together, refusing almost all help. They both started working, Gabriel putting all of his money away in hopes of sending her to college once they were better established. In late January, pregnancy test turned up positive. Oh my God. Hunter witch baby. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Sunny and Gabriel, who's Hunter and witch? Where was I? I already forgot. Oh, Gabriel took very good care of his young wave. That's weird. I've never heard that.
Wait, where are you? What the?
Her pregnancy was healthy until July.
There you go. Found it.
Gabriel. Oh wait, that's yours. Oh, yours.
Gabriel returned home from work before Sunny and tried to ignore the news. There was more and more reports of humans acting strangely, fights breaking out, violence. He started making dinner, waiting anxiously for his wife to return. Okay, you read the next one.
I know. Sunny came home crying, holding onto a fan and saying, "Oh, she's cleaning," she said, "but a man at work, oh my God, a man at work bit me and it hurt really bad." And she wasn't feeling well. Oh, man at work bit me.
Oh, I don't feel well.
That really hurt, man at work.
Yeah, bad.
It really hurt. Oh, man.
Okay, wait. Okay, read it. Gabriel tried to...
And she wasn't feeling well. Oh, no, duh. Someone bit your freaking hand.
Yeah.
Gabriel tried 911 several times. I don't know that word.
Anxiety.
I failed.
I know what it means.
I
know what it means, but I can't say it.
She calmed eventually, and even at dinner, her color even seemed normal again. By the time they went to bed, he woke to her agonizing shrieks. Agonizing, God, I'm a sucky reader. Shrieks, realizing that she'd gone into her premature labor. Oh my God. He tried 911 again, preparing to deliver his own child.
His son
was still that's your turn.
His son was stillborn, and through his own tears of grief and fear, he thanked God that Sunny had passed out. What? He wrapped the dead infant in a white sheet and took him outside. Burying him immediately, burning him immediately. Fires were burning now, and people were screaming. All he could hear were his wife's cries, and all he could see was his dead child. What the hell? What the hell?
I don't know.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Okay.
Okay. So no, quick check. Okay, right? Okay. So they meet. This guy's a weirdo who like dresses in hoodies and doesn't talk to anybody. And suddenly this hot girl just comes and marries this hot girl out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
she
I guess that's okay. I guess they talked a little, so that's okay. But okay, and after that, they have a child in like a couple months, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all I can remember is that was just a couple months. And what happens is apparently she got bit by a zombie. That's what we're gonna go by. We don't know for sure, but what else would it be? Just some pervert trying to bite a girl's wrist?
Hello.
But okay, so her child dies, and he like barely reacts at all, like not crying or anything. So his first reaction is when people are burning and screaming, carry the child out and bury it in your backyard. I guess that's okay, but I would probably be weeping my eyes out and not worrying about burying it every time. And he just like goes and like, oh, my baby's dead, gotta bury it. That's all.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm not trying to make fun because this person's a good writer, but it's kind of funny, and that's
We'll tell you what's the writer's name in a minute. I think we'll have to cut some of these out because it's been more than 15 minutes. So to make different parts, is that okay for you?
Okay, yeah. She got even. He returned to his bedroom, find sitting up.
Where are you? Oh yeah, found it.
I'm just gonna read it. She didn't seem to know where she was at first, but her eyes found his. She asked him if the baby was dead, and he told her yes, he was. Sunny's haunting sobs filled the room, and Gabriel climbed into the bed to comfort her. She got even worse as night went on, and Gabriel knew something was wrong. He moved to wake her from a particularly bad dream, and she bit down on his arm. Hurt enough to draw blood and howl pain from her husband, he stared after her in horror as she reared back, eyes glowing a furious fire orange in the darkness of the room.
Yep, that's
my God. Before dashing into the bathroom to crouch in the shower, making hideous noises. Gabriel
knew that something was wrong with him within minutes. He felt dizzy and his vision went red. He stood up and pulled on his boots and sweatshirt. Stumbling outside to call for help. There was no help. Other infected humans turned to glance lazily at him. A few snarled threateningly. One came charging at him, bloody foam dripping from her lips, and without thinking he pounced, gripping madly at her chest and neck with sharpened nails. Breathing heavily, he knocked the corpse out aside and saw Sunny crawling out, still consumed in sobs, her beautiful face contorted with agony. He tried to walk but found himself wobbly and crouched low to the ground, calling to her. He drew her into his arms and issued a small sound of concern. And Sunny lifted an ugly, clawed hand to Gabriel's face. You read it.
She was all right now. They were both just fine. Yeah, that's just fine. The world's coming to an end. Love is still... They're zombies now. That works. It definitely works.
Okay, so yeah, this is going to be 2 parts. Yeah?
Yes, it will.
And the author is The Eldest Storyteller. Yes.
And we'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, we will. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Bye. Yep. So okay, we both say bye.
Bye.